They are bound and determined indeed. So, that pattern book here, he wants us to check 158. Both brothers want 158. So here is pattern 158 out of 300. So... just writing down the pattern, because we have no way to, save that. We can't carry that book with us, as much sense as that would make. And the fireplace, where we have a decision to make. Seven. And indeed, we see a blue page, a red page, and a green book. So for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to save right here, and not because I don't want to enter that pattern code too many times. But let's assume, yeah, the other patterns do nothing except just raise the screen and let you go back in the room. That's it. So let's assume that if we touch this book, we end up just as trapped as the brothers. And because we are right here, let's actually take the red page, because, well, at least Cirrus is rational about the whole situation. And he's not quite as rambly and ranting as his brother. Let's see if rationality brings peace. I think I need to actually click on the blue book and show you Lady Mage.
You're wasting my time and yours. Just put the last book in the middle shelf. Put pattern 158 into the fireplace. There's no reason to waste time. Just get the blue page. Leave everything else there.
Yeah, we're getting reward. He said we would get a great reward. So you ready to see what happens when we do this? We lost our cursor. That's an odd view.
Yes, I'm free. Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool. It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the boots. The library looks much the same as I left. Oh, I can Goodbye.
And so the game is basically over at this point, because, yeah, he closed the book on our life. So let us load back here, and let's grab the blue page and see if the other brother is, you know, any more reasonable, despite his insanity. Yes, we did a dumb. And we'll see him get angry.
You don't yet have the final page. You must not have understood my directions. Find pattern 158 in the last book on the middle shelf. Enter it into the fireplace and bring the red page to me. Hurry. And don't touch the blue page of the green book.
So yeah, he's not happy that we didn't immediately follow his directions. But surely Akinar will be more understanding. Won't he?
Oh yes, I'm free! Oh, I feel alive! And how do you feel, my friend? Oh, whatever here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for? Whoops! Yes! Oh. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. There's my brother. Oh, yes. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. You lose.
So yeah, that pretty much ended the exact same way. So now let's do the thing you probably realized very long ago we should do, not trust either of the brothers, and do exactly what they said we shouldn't.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library. My library. It contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
And even though the video kind of skipped a little bit there, basically he says we need a page to go help him out. But we haven't seen any white pages whatsoever throughout this entire freaking run. But surely it can't be as bad as he said, right? Surely it can't be that bad.
Returned, we meet face to face. The page, did you bring the page? You didn't bring the page. You didn't bring the page. What kind of fool are you? Oh. Did you not take my warning seriously?
So yeah, that is bad ending number 3. We get to meet the designer and creator of all these worlds. But, he doesn't want anything to do with this since, you know, we kind of failed him completely. Yeah, until somebody else gets back here and finds the page. So before we touch that book again, and hear that very long speech, that note that was torn in half gave us the directions we need to actually find the final page. Basically, turn all the marker switches on, then go to the very one specific one and turn it off. Again, that one's not on. And that should open the vault. That one's on. That one's on down there. That one's on. That one isn't. It's on. Turn this one on. Now, that opens up that, and we now have a white page. Click. Yes, we actually did get trapped in the green book. And we could listen to his whole speech,
Don't come here to Dunny.
but we've heard it before. And this time we have the page with us. So, Writer Dad will not be disappointed in us.
Ah, my friend. You've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? Ah. Give it to me. You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
So now we wait.
It is done. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, but my rating cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage. Oh, reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst. The books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more favor. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Myst. And thank you again. Oh, the book. You can use the Myst linking book.
And it kind of caught that off, but he actually says you can use the linking book to get back to Myst. And he doesn't have anything further to say. He will just sit there and write and write and write forever. And we are essentially done with Myst now. So what happened to the brothers? Well, I'll let you make the call as to what you think exactly caused that big scorch mark there. But yeah, that is all that remains of what Cirrus and Achenar sat. And now, this is where the original game completely ended. That's it. There is no more. You could just wander the island, and it didn't give you a game over screen or anything like that. Did not give you a congratulations screen. It just kind of let you wander, and and there were a lot of people that thought, well, is that it? Or am I waiting on him to call? And they kept going back and forth between the two ages. And yeah, nothing new ever happened, so people were kind of confused because it gave you that speech saying, someday I may need to call on you again. Well, that happens in Riven, the sequel to Myst. But for real Myst, what I am playing here, they actually gave you access to a new world. They built a new world full of puzzles to get back. And to start off with, they handed you a book on the floor here. If it will let me click on said book. There we go. And see, the thing is, this is exactly the same book that was sitting right here to begin with. It just highlighted it now by putting it on the floor. The place of rhyme. And there's not a whole lot to get out of Rhyme. It's more like just getting to explore one new world, and that's pretty much it. But it's kind of a bridge to explain a little bit about Riven. But yeah, there's just basically a whole lot of lore there, and a few new puzzles to uncover that lore. And it is a nice warm-up for Riven, where there are only really 2 puzzles. Yeah, there are only 2 real puzzles in the entire game of Riven, but tiny little puzzles leading up to it and all that. And one day, I may actually take on Riven. I don't think I played it all the way through when I originally played it, so I would have to play it to figure out what to do again. But yeah. Such is life. But this is pretty much the end of Myst. We can go there, we can look around, we can find the Myst linking book to come back, but that's pretty much it. There are no red and blue pages, obviously. But I think this pretty much marks the end of Myst. Maybe someday, if I need filler material for a stream, I will come back and I will do the bonus world, so to speak. But I think that will do it for tonight. Almost 6 hours of streaming. And my voice has taken a beating. And my roommate is still giggling over her role-playing session. Go figure. Anyway, so that would be Myst. Thank you all for joining me. Thanks for sticking around through the entirety of the play. And as for the next game, well, why not take the second place winner from the last vote, so I don't have to pull up another vote and do that whole thing for another solid week. It'll either be the second place winner, or I will handle the request, because during one of the vote videos, one of my friends requested me to stream a very specific game that I did not own, and this game cost $50 on Steam, so I was not about to buy it, but I don't have to because he bought it for me to play. So, Tales of Xeristria or something like that? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm not sure exactly how it's spelled. But I'm thinking, considering that he was nice enough to buy the game for me, and it does not look like it's overly offensive like certain other games that have bought, certain other games that have been bought for me to play, I figure we will at least give that one a try next week and see what's going on there. I know nothing about it, so we will take a look at it next week and see if it is something I could stream or continue to stream or what have you. So anyway, yeah, I do believe that will be next. But anyway, take care, everyone. I will see you back in the videos and in the streams. So anyway, I'm going to lose that because I cannot stop the stream until I Alt-Tab out. Yeah, I haven't heard much about it. So anyway, thanks for joining me, everyone. I will see you back later for more. Take care, all. Bye.